You know what nobody talks about is that how human race, without noticing, removed alpha state of the brain from their lives completely. Just like wiped it out, and nobody talks about it. We do talk about how phones are bad and scrolling is bad, and people talk about dopamine, which is true, but that's just one part of the story. Did you know that our brain used to be in this beautiful alpha state all the time, which let's just call it human terms, is the boring state? Is the state where you sit there and stare at something, or your eyes are closed, or before you fall asleep, and there is no phone, no book, no input, no audiobook, no podcast, nothing, and you let your brain just be bored. And so what your brain does is just it jumps from like one thought to another to another to another. And I used to think like, but I could be doing so many more things. Like I could be so productive. I could be like I said, listening to an audiobook. I could be working. I could be studying. I could be learning something. No, apparently that was the most important state to keep, and we completely wiped it out because we used to be in that state all the time. Elevator alpha, escalator alpha, walking alpha, driving alpha, red light alpha, and now it's phone, input, audiobook, podcast, whatever, all the information. So our brain does actually three things in that state. One, it takes everything that we learned or processed or experienced, and it puts it on the shelves like memories, and it like organizes everything. Two, it actually creates a new identity. It creates the idea of how the world works, and that's everything. If you're trying to change, and if you're trying to change who you are, your brain has to have the time to actually rewrite the story about who you are. And number three, it comes up with new beautiful ideas. That state when we're bored, that is the actual state where you come up with new stuff. So return alpha in your life and you will notice a huge change. I love it now. So we do get 2 alphas for free. It's right before you fall asleep, right when you wake up. Do not grab your phone. Do not grab a book. Do not grab any input. Sit there and be bored and let your mind do its job. And then the second one is during the day, just close your eyes when you can for a little while, for a couple of minutes, and just do nothing. Be bored. It's super important for our brain to be bored. That is the alpha state. 100 years ago, some guy put EEGs to his son's brain, for the first time ever. And he measured it. When his son closed his eyes, his waves would go slow and in unison, and it was beautiful. As soon as he opened his eyes, he became more chaotic. The waves became more chaotic, faster, and then he closed his eyes, and again, slow, beautiful unison. It is a super important state, and we erased it. So return it, and you'll notice the difference.